Welcome to the Veterans Corner, and thank you for inviting us into your home today. I'm Greg Gagne, a veteran advocate. The Veterans Corner primary mission is to help veterans with employment, and the secondary mission is in meeting their needs by bringing employers, nonprofit agencies, and veterans together. We do this by interviewing employers, nonprofit agencies here on the Veterans Corner. So if you are a veteran or know of a veteran that needs assistance, give me a call at 315-3259. If you are an employer or a nonprofit organization who wish to participate on the show, just give me a call at 315-3259 as well. This is a free service. Let's make a difference this year for our veteran heroes. For our guest today, we have Ms. Julia Gilliatt, and she is the Director of Marketing here at the leading healthcare agency.
Yeah.
And she's here today to share with us information about what the agency does and who they help and so forth. So welcome aboard then, Ms. Julia. Thank you very much for coming on board. We're honored to have you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Tell us exactly what does this company does and what you do.
Yeah.
You know?
Like you said, my name is Julie Guillaume, and I am the Director of Marketing here at Leading Healthcare of Louisiana.
Okay.
Leading Healthcare has been around since 1997. It's one of the most established providers of in-home community-based services in Louisiana.
Okay.
And what we do is we help people in their homes individually with activities of daily living such as bathing and dressing and those types of things, but also accessing the community so that way they can get out of their homes, go grocery shopping, go to the doctor, and even have a little fun too.
Well, that's good. That's good. And of course, since this is a veteran show,
yeah,
you guys do also have veterans as clients as well. So
we do. We have veterans who are clients. We have direct support workers that are also veterans that service the individuals that need the care.
Okay.
So it's a collaboration of all individuals helping each other in the community.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get involved with direct care, what type of characteristics are you looking for, say, in a direct support worker?
We want someone who has similar values, integrity, accountability, trust.
Yes.
Those are the main characteristics that we're looking for. In addition to those, compassion is one, to kind of put yourself in the individual's shoes of what they're going through and maybe have a little bit more patience than you would with your regular person to understand their disabilities and what they're going through.
Yeah. So in other words, you want someone that can identify with the client, and at the same time, they must love people.
We do, absolutely. You'll spend hours, personal hours a day with an individual.
Yes,
so it's definitely conversation, companionship, playing games with them, or just genuinely wanting to help them do housekeeping and just enjoying their company.
Yeah. So what time does the direct support worker gets to the home? Are there specific times or just whenever they need?
Well, the client is at the center of everything that we do, so they are in charge generally of what time the schedule is put together. Sometimes the state allows them to have certain times, but there's flexibility within that. The families definitely work with the support coordinators or the care managers within the office and the physicians and sometimes insurance companies, sometimes the Veterans Association, in order for them to really customize the hours that they're looking for. So it could be as little as 4 hours a day, it could be as much as 24-hour care that they have in the home. So there's a variety of different shifts, daytime, nighttime, morning hours, afternoon hours, weekend hours. So you can also not only work here full-time, but also work here part-time, in order to help individuals.
Right. In other words, even not only to meet the client's need, but more or less maybe meet the needs of the support worker.
Absolutely.
Depending upon the part-time the part-time schedule.
Absolutely. Some of them are in school, some of them are at other jobs as well. So this is a way to give back directly to people who are in need in the community.
Yeah. Just about how many do you think you have employed as far as for part-time people?
I'm not sure the difference between the
Okay,
part-time
part-time
and the
and full-time.
full-time, but I know we employ over 800
Oh
individuals.
my goodness, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, you're a large company. I mean, it's not somebody just starting out. But with the various, well, how far do you extend out of the Lafayette community? How far do you go out?
We're in a
Outside of-
50-mile radius in Lafayette, but we also have an office in the following parishes and states. We are in Lafayette, we're in Lake Charles, we're in Alexandria, we have an office now in Baton Rouge, in Hammond, Homa, and Thibodaux. So in all those areas, we also are in the small towns around it, because it's where the people live, is where we serve. Our place of business is in their homes. And so we generally don't have them, traveling too far, maybe 10 to 20 minutes to work each day, because it's
Okay.
in all the parishes.
Yeah.
And you can, check out the different parishes that we have on our website, which is simply www.lhcla.com.
Oh, don't worry, I'll put your name up there. Telephone number.
Yeah, there's
You
a
know.
lot of parishes in Louisiana.
Well, I'll tell you one thing though, that I was not even aware of your program, not until I met you guys over there at the job fair.
Well, good.
Yes.
So, and that's how we grow. We grow by word of mouth,
Yeah.
and just helping people in the community.
Yeah, because one of the reasons why Veterans Corner was started was because of lack of knowledge.
Sure.
There are a lot of programs out there, but I hate to cut myself off at this present time, but we're about ready to end this first segment.
Sure,
So
that's okay.
we'll be back in a couple seconds.
Thank you.
America, I love you, America. You see, my God, He done shed His grace on thee. And you ought to love Him for it, 'cause He crowned that good. He told me He would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, Lord. I thank you, Lord.
We're back with Miss Julie, and hopefully she'll pick up where she left off.
Hi, I'm Julie Guillot, with
Yeah.
Director of Marketing at Leading Healthcare.
Yeah.
What we do is we're an in-home care provider agency, and we employ people who are looking to provide direct support to individuals who have disabilities. So with that being said, if you are interested in becoming an employee, you simply fill out an application at any of our local offices. Here in Lafayette, you would go to 114 West Vermilion.
Okay.
And that's
okay.
right here in the heart of downtown.
Right. I found it very easy.
Great. And then you just go in the office, and the receptionist will definitely help you fill out the paperwork that you may need. You'll need a driver's license, a social security card, a proof of car insurance, and those are your simple
they do
things
use
to
their
get
own
started.
They really do use their own private vehicle.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's
because they
why-
have to get to and from work
Right,
each day.
right, okay.
So yes, the private
They don't
insurance.
necessarily have to come into the office. They just leave from their home to,
Right.
to the client's house.
That's right. After you are employed, and they do the process, what they'll do is they'll do an orientation class, because we are striving to find a better way to educate and train individuals out there. So we offer more training than most in-home
Yes.
community providers. And it's a whole day of training, and then 2 other days for medication delegation.
So you have
that
to go
they
through a
might
lot of
need.
training and information and knowledge that they must have before they even go out.
That's right. It's about 3 full days of training, and that way they fully feel prepared for what they're doing out in the home.
Now, does this person need some type of medical background, like a LPN or CNA, or just a normal person?
A normal person. That's
Okay,
right.
okay.
Like I said, the qualities for the job are compassion, clear
Okay.
background, trustworthiness, and credibility.
Right.
Those types of things that many of us have.
Okay. Now, we talked about how the employee become an employee. What are the steps for a client to take in order to become part of your organization as a client?
Yeah.
What
Well,
would you
for the
say?
veterans program specifically, we help people when it comes to the respite benefit, which is ordered through the veterans doctor and
Okay.
also administered by the VA in
All right.
Alexandria.
Okay.
So the respite program is definitely one that people can talk to their physician about. Another one is called aid and attendance benefit, where we can go out for a certain number of hours and provide services, but the veteran retains that money for themselves. And you just go to the clinic and you
okay.
speak to the VA service officer, and you
Okay.
see if you would qualify, and they help you with the application and get the program started.
Okay.
So they can choose anyone they want, with the aid and attendance program. But it's definitely something we can help.
Yeah.
Other individuals who are on Medicaid,
Mhm.
we service.
Right.
Other individuals who may have just a private pay
Okay.
out of their pocket. Other ones have long-term care insurance. So those are the simple but complex ways that we can help clients.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Because I know a lot of paperwork, people get a lot of confusing as far as for the steps or the process, I guess you can say. But it seems as if you guys have people in place to really assist them and help them go through the process very easily. It's not complex, it's just a matter of just knowing what to do.
That's
and
right.
where to put your signature.
We want it done right the first time.
Right,
And
right.
so we do a lot of training internally in order to make sure that our processes are followed, so people will be able to get the best care.
Yeah. So really, veterans, she just to reiterate what she said, if need be, you can go to the VA and they will help you become a member of your organization.
Yeah, the respite benefit or
Yes.
the aid attendance.
Right.
Once you have the benefit, then you can choose us as a provider. We're
Okay.
a service provider is basically how we define ourselves.
Well,
In-home and community-based services, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what though, you get up, well, the clients in working with the support worker, they really have to feel comfortable with them because there are some personal needs that may have to be taken care of, which means you have to
Trust
put
them.
yourself in the situation.
Absolutely. It
Yeah.
does. It goes both ways because you want to respect the worker who's in the home, but also the one receiving the care. And so it really is a match. It
Yeah.
really is a match. And we have a staffing department that does a fabulous job on matching individuals
The
together.
whole department just for that alone.
Absolutely.
'Cause let's face it, if you don't put the right two together, it can be very complex.
Absolutely.
You know, and I'm sure you've run across that a couple of times.
A few times,
Yeah.
the personality differences, but the great news about it, like I said, is the client is at the center of everything that we do.
Yeah.
So they're able to choose someone else at any time they would prefer.
What-
And it goes both ways. If the worker in the home feels like they would be happier in a different home, then we transition out.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Well, I tell you what, we're coming close to the end of the second segment, and we'll be back. at Miss Julie, and she's going to continue providing us information as to what the leading healthcare agency does. So Ms. Julie, it's on you to continue.
Thank you. We provide customized personal care throughout the following programs. We have individuals who get services through the state, such as Children's Choice Waiver, Community Choice Waiver, Early and Periodic Screening, Diagnosis, and Treatment. It's called EPSDT. Also through long-term personal care services. Long-term care insurance is also accepted if people have insurance to make a claim.
That's good to know.
New Opportunities Waiver, Supervised Independent Living and Supports Waiver, and of course private duty as well. So some of those different ways can help, and of course we do have a VA benefit that we accept too. So those are the different payer sources, if you shall, the different programs that we accept here to provide care to individuals up to 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Okay. Now you mentioned something about assisted living.
It's we could be a caregiver in assisted living facilities because that would also come under the private pay part, where or maybe the long-term care insurance, depending on the plan. But we can follow individuals, whether it's in the hospital, whether it's in the assisted living or the nursing home or someone else's home, because that's their new home or their temporary home. So we do offer services privately in a variety of settings.
Okay, well that's good. Good to know.
Yeah.
I mean, you do step into the nursing home facilities on assisted care, so that's good too.
People who need one-on-one care,
Yeah.
you know, and they want that person to be close to them.
Yeah. Well, I think you want to talk about the arts, I think.
Yeah, leading healthcare is pretty unique in the way that we don't only offer home and community-based services, but we also have an art center. It's called St. Pierre Center for the Arts, where we have an individual who teaches art, does a phenomenal job, and they also have music therapy. So every now and again you can visit our art center. It's located here in our office building at 114 West Vermilion, and you can watch, you know, some of the classes where you can enjoy seeing people with disabilities, young or old, express themselves through art, because it's hard for some people to express themselves and be accepted in certain environments. And we create an atmosphere that is truly warm and fun and something that they look forward to. There's classes that we have set up. It's free of charge to anyone that we provide caregivers for.
Now something else you mentioned too a little bit earlier about music. Now this is not playing on instruments, but more singing.
No, it's both.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there's bongos and guitars and maracas. All right. You know, we like to have a little bit of fun too, and people really express themselves. It's therapeutic. Doing those types of things, so they really enjoy themselves. There's a gallery. Individuals in the community can come and purchase the art that they have done. We're definitely open during festival.
Okay. Like downtown.
Yeah, like International Festival in April. We're open that whole weekend. That's where a lot of the community come and see our art. But we're also open during the day, generally the hours of 8:30 and 4, Monday through Friday, that they can come in and really, you know, take a look at the art.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, you may get some Zydeco music in there if everybody gets together, you know.
They would have fun. They would. Sometimes they go to Bach lunch to enjoy the Zydeco music.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Is there anything else with the arts that you guys do by chance?
Well, what we have done is just opened up our doors, you know, so the community understands that we're here. Sometimes we have different schools come in for a tour, and that way they can see what we do on a personal level.
So various organizations can come into your facility and view and tour and everything else. You know, good feeling if they want to participate with you guys, which I'm sure they would, you know. As far as the different organizations that come in, I'm sure you must form some type of bonding with them on a continuous basis. Do you put them on your website?
Sometimes we do, yes. We have a testimonial section and a resource section on our website page, and they can go and check out the different
Okay,
ones.
so really, I'm sure of course you're on Facebook and all this other stuff. Right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Social media
Internet,
as well.
all over the place. Well, I tell you what, though, the way I see it, for me, like I said, I was not even aware your program existed. How many people do you think is aware of what you guys do?
Well,
I know I'm giving a question that's kind of a...
I think you find out about the program when you have a family member or a friend
Through
that's
word of
in
mouth.
need.
Yeah.
And so if you don't know about it, you may know other programs, in-home care services that are offered through the state of Louisiana or through different insurances. It's up to us as a community to spread the word. So if we know someone who is in need, definitely have them call and research.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to end it.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
America, I love you, America. You see, my God, He done shed His face on thee, and you ought to love Him for it, 'cause He crowned that good. He told me He would. Every brotherhood from sea to shining sea. Oh, Lord. I thank you, Lord.
Thank you for inviting us into your home today. Please spread the word around about the Veterans Corner Show. I'm Greg Gagne. Call me at 315-3259. Thank you, and God bless America.